Hey everybody, Mary here. I figured I'd do another live stream and I wanted to let you know that this here may be a long live stream and everything. I wrote about 16 pages worth of movies um, and everything. They're ones like that I'm pretty well familiar with. Um, and everything. If y'all want to go ahead and grab something to drink, something to eat, feel free. I got something right here. Uh, it's a Starbucks double shot, and it's a vanilla. It's in the can. I have it sitting here next to me here, um, and everything. And yeah, if you want to go ahead and get something to drink or something to eat, feel free. Um, and I'll go ahead and get started here. Um, I hope y'all enjoy the live stream, and I wanted to thank you for tuning into the live streams and for tuning into the uploads and the post on my community tab. All right, here we go. To start off, one of the movies that I'm familiar with is Bambi, and I like Thumper in the movie Little Thumper. Um, I watch Bambi, but I don't watch it as much like I used to watch. Um, but I do every once in a while. Um, Charlotte's Web. Um, I don't watch it as much like I used to. Pretty much. The Fox and the Hound. I watch it, but not as often. Um, E.T. the Extraterrestrial. Um, I don't watch it as often like I used to. Um, the Little Mermaid. Um, I still do. I have it saved on my Disney Plus um, and everything in my watch list on Disney Plus, and there's times I still watch it, but I don't watch it as much. Uh, Home Alone. I watch it uh, a lot. Um, I watched it there last night, and I like at one part on there when Kevin puts that spider on Mars' face and he starts screaming. I get cracked up at it. Uh, Problem Child. Um, I watch it, but I don't watch it like I used to watch. Uh, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Um, I watch that movie a lot. I do. I could watch it probably uh, more than 3 times a day, more or less. I watched it there earlier yesterday evening um, and everything, and I ate some uh, ice cream cookie sandwiches when I was watching it. Um, this movie I'm getting ready to discuss, I've watched it and it is so funny, and I could watch it more than 3 times a day. And that's Ernest Scared Stupid. I could watch it more than 3 times. Um, Beauty and the Beast. Um, I do watch every once in a while, but I don't watch it uh like I used to. This one here that I'm getting ready to discuss, I'm watching it right now, and it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2: The Secret of the Ooze. That there is one of my favorite movies that I could watch more than 3 times a day. And I'm watching it right now while I'm doing the live stream. I love this one here too. And it's called Home Alone 2: Lost in New York. I like it and stuff. I watched it day before yesterday. Um I also have it saved to my um Disney Plus watch list, just like I do the Home Alone one. Um, I have it saved, and I could watch it more than 3 times a day. I like the part on Home Alone 2: Lost in New York. I like the part when Kevin throws those bricks and hits Marv right in the head with them. I could watch it over and over and over and over. uh, Tom and Jerry the movie. Um, I do watch it, but not as much. Um, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3: Turtles in Time. Um, I watch it and stuff. I watched it day before yesterday. Uh, the Jungle Book. Um, I've watched it before, um, but I don't watch it like I watched it before. Um, the Lion King, the cartoon version movie of it. Um, I don't watch it as much, but I have it saved. When I do watch it, I go to my Disney Plus and watch it in my uh, watch list. Uh, and here's another movie that I'm familiar with and I don't watch as much, and it's called The Little Rascals. I don't watch it as much. I used to watch it a lot when I was little. Um, I'd watch it quite a bit. um, Pocahontas. Um, every once in a while, I'll watch it, but I don't watch it as much. 102 Dalmatians. Um, I watch ever so often, but not as much. Uh, Same with the 101 Dalmatians. Same with it as well. And stuff I watch ever so often, not as much. Um, Blue's Big Musical Movie. Oh yeah. um, I like Blue's Big Musical Movie. Ray Charles uh talks for G Clef in the movie, and um, I really recommend watching this more than 3 times a day. Absolutely. Same as the movie Chicken Run. I love Chicken Run. Um, I could watch it more than 3 times a day. Um, the movie Flubber, um, Robin Williams stars in it, and I've watched it when I was younger, and I still watch it, but not as much as I used to when I was younger. Um, this one here, I could watch this over and over and over. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I could watch it over and over and over and over. Um, it's the one with the Jim Carrey and stuff. I could watch it over and over and over. Alrighty. Um, Mouse Hunt. I love it. I could watch it over and over and over. Um, Police Academy 2, their first assignment. Uh, I've watched it, but I don't watch it like I used to watch it. And this one here that I'm about ready to discuss, I love this movie, The Beverly Hillbillies. I love this movie. Oh man. Jim Varney stars in it. And I could watch it over and over and over. um, Same with Ernest in the Army. Police Academy 3, Back in Training. Um, I still watch it, but not as much. But I still do from time to time. And the movie RV, Robin Williams stars in it as well. And I watch it a lot, more than 3 times usually. Police Academy 4, Citizens on Patrol. Um, I still do. I still watch it, but I don't watch it as much like I watched before. Smokey and the Bandit. I still watch it. Um, I've watched it within the last week. I watched it 2 times. um, Same with Smokey and the Bandit 2. I watched it within the last week as well. Watched it about in between 2 to 3 times. I watch a lot usually. Um, National Lampoon's European Vacation. Um, I watch it, but I don't watch it as much, but I usually watch it from time to time, and it's funny. It is. All right. Um, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Oh, yeah. I could watch it over and over and over. I love it. I like that one part when Clark gets on that sled and slides down the hill and slides all the way into where Walmart is. I love that part. And that part where that squirrel gets on him. I love that part. His dad on there starts screaming. He says, "Squirrel!" I get cracked up at it. Um, National Lampoon's Vegas Vacation. I like it. It's a good movie. I could watch it more than 3 times as well. um, Revenge of the Nerds. I like I like it. It's real goofy, and I watched it their week before last one, and I do watch it, but not as much. Uh, Revenge of the Nerds 2, Nerds in Paradise. I watch it as well, but not as much like the uh, Revenge of the Nerds, the first one. Dumb and Dumber. Yeah, I can watch it more than 3 times. And the other one, Dumb and Dumber 2, uh, I've watched it and it's funny. And I could watch it probably more than 3 times. uh, Same with this one. Dumb and Dumber When Harry Met Lloyd. I could watch it more than 3 times as well. Home on the Range. I've watched Home on the Range. I've watched it within the last couple weeks. Um, I don't watch it as much, but other than that, it's a good movie. Drake and Josh Go Hollywood. I've watched it, but I don't watch it as much like I used to watch it, but every now and then I usually do. Merry Christmas, Drake and Josh. Uh, I still do, but not as much like I used to. This one here, Cheech and Chong, Still Smoking. Um, I still watch it, but I don't watch it as much like I did before. Um, Same with the Cheech and Chong's Up in Smoke. Um, um, I don't watch it as much either, but there within the last couple months and stuff, I've watched it a little bit more than what I do now. Uh, Toy Story. I do watch it pretty frequent. I do recommend watching it a lot. Uh, I have it saved on my watch list on Disney Plus. Uh, Same as Toy Story 2. I'm the same way with it. I could watch it over and over and over and over. Um, a Fairly Odd Movie, Grow Up Timmy Turner. Um, I've watched it. Drake Bell, he plays as Timmy Turner in the movie. Uh, I've watched it, but not as much like I used to. Um, a Fairly Odd Christmas. Um, I still watch it pretty frequent, and I'd recommend watching it as much as possible. Um, Same with A Fairly Odd Summer. I do it as well. Cheech and Chong's next movie. I do watch it, but not as much. Smokey and the Bandit Part 3. I watch it and stuff. I watch it pretty frequent. I like one movie too. It's called Elf. I watch it pretty often. Ernest Goes to Camp. I like that when I watch it pretty frequent. Ernest Saves Christmas. I watch it pretty frequent as well. Slam Dunk Ernest. Oh yeah. I've seen this movie that I'm about ready to discuss, and I don't watch it as much like I used to, and it's called Gremlins. I don't watch it as much like I used to. Gremlins 2, the new batch. I still watch it every so often and stuff, but not as much. An extremely goofy movie. I watch it pretty frequent. I have it saved on Disney Plus. And with a goofy movie, I have it saved on Disney Plus. I watch it pretty frequent as well. Rugrats in Paris. I watch it pretty frequent. I do recommend. Thomas and the Magic Railroad. I love that movie, and I could watch it as many times as possible. The Tigger movie. I like it pretty well, and I could watch as many times as possible with it as well. Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius. I love that movie. I could watch it as many times as required, and I could watch this one as many times as possible too, and that's Monsters Inc. I could watch it as many times as possible. Next up is one of my all-time favorites, and it's called Shrek. I love that movie so much. I like Eddie Murphy in that movie. Donkey. I like Donkey a lot in the Shrek movie. I have it on my TV over here, and sometimes I watch it here online. But I could watch it as many times as I possibly can. It's a good movie, and I really recommend it. Problem Child 2. I don't watch it as much like I used to. Look Who's Talking. I don't watch it as much. Look Who's Talking Too. I don't watch as much. like I used to watch it there within the last month. Look Who's Talking Now. I don't watch like I used to there within the last couple months. Ice Age. I love Ice Age. I like the squirrel on there. He's so funny. The squirrel on there. I could watch Ice Age as many times as I possibly can. I love Ice Age. Lilo and Stitch. I love Lilo and Stitch, absolutely. And I love Stitch. I love the part when Stitch disguises himself as Elvis. When he dresses up like Elvis, I love that part. The Powerpuff Girls movie. I still watch it, but I don't watch it as much like I used to. Scooby-Doo. Oh, yeah. I love the Scooby-Doo movie. I love the part when Scooby and Shaggy has that burping contest. I love that part. And I could watch it as many times as possible on that one. Stuart Little. I've watched it, but I don't watch it as much like I used to watch and everything. Stuart Little too. I still watch it, but not as often. Tom and Jerry, The Magic Ring. I still watch it. I watch it pretty frequent, and I recommend watching as many times as possible and everything. I do enjoy watching it. This one here, the Wild Thornberrys movie. I've watched it, and I could watch it as many times as I possibly can. Charlotte's Web 2, Wilbur's Great Adventure. I still do watch it, but not as much like I used to. The Cat in the Hat movie, I still watch it. I could watch it as many times as I possibly can. Finding Nemo. I love that movie. I love Finding Nemo. I could sit and watch Finding Nemo all day and everything. I'd watch them as many times as I can. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I like watching Rudolph. I mean, it's a good movie and everything. I watch it, but not as much like I used to watch and everything. Same with Rudolph and Frosty's Christmas in July. I've watched it, and I like it a lot, and I recommend watching it over and over and over again as well. Excuse me. Piglet's Big Movie. I've watched it there recently, and it's a good movie. Uh, I do suggest it. Um, Rugrats Go Wild. I love that movie. Um, I could watch it over and over and over and over. Stitch the movie. Um, I could watch it over and over and over as well. I like it. Um, Care Bears Journey to Joke a Lot. Uh, I've watched it uh, before, but I don't watch it as much now like I used to watch it there uh, recently. Clifford's Really Big Movie. Um, I like that movie of Clifford the Big Red Dog. I do like that movie of him. Um, and I do recommend watching it as many times as possible. Um, Garfield the movie. Um, I like it, um, but I don't watch it as much uh, like I used to. The Incredibles. I've watched The Incredibles before. Um, I do recommend watching it again as many times as possible, and I have it saved on my uh, Disney Plus right now. The Lion King 1.5. I like it. I like it pretty good. I could watch it over and over and over. Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas. I love that movie, and um, I watch it as frequent as possible. Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas. I still watch it, but not as often. The Polar Express. Um, I've watched The Polar Express, but I don't watch it like I used to when I was younger. Scooby Doo 2, Monsters Unleashed. Uh, I like it really good. Um, I could watch it over and over and over as many times as I possibly can. Uh, Shark Tale. Uh, I like it really good too. Um, I like watching it really good, and I could watch it as many times as possible. And Shrek 2, um, I like it really good, and I watch it as many times as well. Um, and Antonio Banderas plays in Shrek 2 uh, for the first time. Uh, he does Puss in Boots, and I like Puss in Boots really good. Um, Not that he's a really good character in Shrek 2. Same like Donkey as well. I like Donkey real good too. Um, the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. Um, I like it really, really good. That was SpongeBob's first movie. Um, and I really, really, really highly suggest watching it as much as possible. This one here, Spookly the Square Pumpkin. Uh, I've watched it before, uh, but I don't watch as much like I used to. Um, excuse me. Aloha Scooby Doo. I watch it quite a bit, and I watch as many times as possible. Are We There Yet? I've watched it uh, quite a bit. Um, I still watch it, but not as much. And everything I've watched it. Um, because of When Dixie, I've watched it as well. Uh, I don't watch it as much and everything. Um, don't watch it like I used to. The Care Bears Big Wish movie, um, I still do watch it, but not as much. But I have watched it quite a bit uh, before. Chicken Little, I still watch it uh, as much as possible. Madagascar, I like it real good. I could watch it over and over and over and over again. Uh, My Little Pony, A Very Minty Christmas. Um, I still watch it a lot. Uh, Pooh's uh, Halloween movie, I watch it a lot. Um, I usually do and everything. I like Winnie the Pooh and I like Tigger real good as well. Robots. Um, let's see. I usually don't watch robots as much. Tom and Jerry, The Fast and the Furry. Um, I watch it quite a bit, and I watch it as many times as possible. Bambi 2. I still do every once in a while, but not as much. Barnyard. I love that movie. Barnyard. Um, Kevin James, he talks for Otis in the movie. And I could watch it over and over and over. I like it when they go surfing on the hill. Oh man, that's a funny part right there. Bratz Genie Magic. Um, I've watched it recently, but I don't watch it as much. Hold on just a second, guys. I'll be right back. right. I'm back, guys. All right. This is another movie that I recommend watching. And I like it really, really well. And it's called Cars. Uh, I like the part when Lightning and Mater goes tractor tipping. I watch it as many times as possible, and I have it saved on my Disney Plus. I've watched the Curious George movie, but I don't watch it as much like I used to. But I have watched it recently. Uh, Flushed Away. Um, I do like it, but I don't watch as often. Uh, the Fox and the Hound too. I usually don't watch it as often. Garfield, A Tale of Two Kitties. Uh, I watch it pretty frequent. Um, Happy Feet. Um, I watch it as many times as possible. Uh, Ice Age The Meltdown. I watch it a lot uh, as well. Watch it as many times as possible. Uh, Leroy and Stitch. Um, I watch it uh, pretty frequent. Um, Lilo and Stitch 2, Stitch Has a Glitch. I recommend it. I watch it pretty frequent as well. Open Season. I love that movie. I like that one part when Boog and Elliot goes to that food mart for those candy bars. Hmm. Uh, Over the Hedge. I've watched it a lot, and I do recommend it for sure. Uh, Scooby Doo Pirates Ahoy. I watch it pretty frequent. Strawberry Shortcake, the Sweet Dreams movie. I watch it pretty frequent as well. The Flintstones movie. I watch it pretty frequent as well. Um, the Flintstones and Viva Rock Vegas. I watch it a lot as well. Tom and Jerry Shiver Me Whiskers. I like it. Alvin and the Chipmunks. Absolutely. I love watching that movie. Bratz Kids Sleepover Adventure. I watch it pretty frequent. Garfield Gets Real. I watch it pretty frequent as well. Happily Never After. I watch it, but not as much. This one here I could watch over and over and over. My Friends Tigger and Pooh Super Sleuth Christmas movie. I could watch it over and over and over as well. And Ratatouille. I watch it, but I don't watch it as much. Shrek the Third. I like it. I watch it as many times as possible. Surf's Up. Um, I watch it as well, but not as much. This one here is another movie of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but it was released back in 2007. It's called TMNT, but I've watched it and everything, but it's been a little bit, but I do watch it as many times as I can. Tom and Jerry, A Nutcracker Tale. I've watched it as well recently, but I don't watch it as much like I used to. Beverly Hills Chihuahua. I like that one. I have it on my Disney Plus, and I watched it there earlier this month. I could watch it as many times as I possibly can. And the movie Bolt, I have that movie as well on my Disney Plus. I've watched it, but not as much like I used to. Garfield's Fun Fest, I like it. I like it really good. And I wanted to let you know too that some of these movies may also be like full length specials, like on the TV and everything, But other than that, I enjoy them same as I do my movies and stuff. I enjoy all of it. And after I get through with this one, I'm going to work on doing the same thing with the shows and games. And I'll be discussing those as well. I'm really excited and everything. And I hope that you're enjoying the live stream so far and everything. I just wanted to go ahead and let you know in advance. I've seen this one, Horton Hears a Who. I've seen that one, but I don't watch it as much. Madagascar Escape to Africa. I like it really good. I've watched it quite a few times, and I still do at certain times. Snow Buddies. I love watching it. I've watched it recently and everything. I try to watch it as many times as I can, usually. And I love the movie WALL-E about the robot. Um, I've watched WALL-E before, and I still do. Uh, I enjoy it, and it's on my Disney Plus right now. Wow Wow Woobsie's Big Movie. Um, I still watch it from time to time and everything. I like watching Woobsie's Big Movie. And here's the good one. Um, I have it saved on my watch list as well. Um, the Wiggles movie. Um, I still watch it, and I watch it as many times as I can. Thomas and Friends, Calling All Engines. I love that one. Thomas and Friends, The Great Discovery. I enjoyed that one as well. I watch it as many times as possible, same as I do with the Calling All Engines. Thomas and Friends, Hero of the Rails. I like watching it as many times as possible. Molly, what are you doing, girl? Molly, Molly, what are you doing? Are you watching Mama doing her live stream over here? You watching Mama? Molly, Molly girl. She's watching her mama. You watching Mama? She does. She loves watching her mama. She is. She's cute, guys. She is. She takes back after me, though. I'm just saying, she takes back after her mama, which is me. I'm proud of it too. She is. She's cute. On the top of her forehead, she's got a little white spot on top of her forehead, and it looks like she's got a heart on top of her head. And she's little. She is. She's little. Her feet is the size of my pinky. That's how big her feet is. But I am, though. I have to say, I'm proud of her. And, she's my baby. And I got her on my mom's birthday. Is when I got her. And stuff. That way they could share birthdays pretty much at the same time. That way I could celebrate them both. Uh, but yeah, she's doing really good and everything. She's just watching her mama doing a live stream here. Every time I do YouTube or the live streams on here and everything, she watches. She watches me all the time. She knows what I'm doing. And she'll look at me and she'll start smiling and stuff. She's proud of her mama. Yeah. Yeah. Where's Mama's Girl? Where's Mama's Girl? Yeah! Thomas and Friends Misty Island Rescue. I do watch it, but not as much. But I've been looking into getting Molly some more treats and toys. I went and got her some they're like dried like strawberries, like type treats, and I got them out here at my local pet store out here at PetSense is where I got them. Molly, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Thomas and Friends, Day of the Diesels. I still watch it as many times as possible. Thomas and Friends, Blue Mountain Mystery. I watch it same as I do Day of the Diesels. I watch it as many times as I possibly can. Thomas and Friends, King of the Railway. I still watch it pretty frequent as well. And Thomas and Friends, Tale of the Brave. I love that one. Really good too. And I watch as many times as I can. Excuse me. Molly, what are you doing? What are you doing? Thomas and Friends, The Adventure Begins. I've watched it, but not as much. Thomas and Friends, Soldor's Legend of the Lost Treasure. I still watch it as many times as I can. Thomas and Friends, The Great Race. I watch it as many times as possible. Thomas and Friends, Journey Beyond Soldor. I watch it as many times as possible as well. Thomas and Friends, Big World, Big Adventures. I've watched it, but not as much. Alvin and the Chipmunks, The Squeakquel. I've watched it, but not like I used to. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. I've watched it, but not as much. Curious George 2, Follow That Monkey. I've watched it, not as often. G-Force. I've watched it. It's a movie about guinea pigs and everything. I've watched it, but not as often like I used to. Hannah Montana the movie. I've watched Hannah Montana the movie, but I ain't watched it like I used to. Ice Age Dawn of the Dinosaurs, I watch it pretty frequent, as many times as possible. My Little Pony Twinkle Wish Adventure, I watch it, but not as often. Scooby-Doo The Mystery Begins, I still watch it, and I watch it as many times as I can. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles Forever. I still watch it as well, but not as much like I used to. Care Bears, The Giving Festival. I've watched it, but not as much. Molly, what are you doing? What are you doing? Molly. Hi, baby. What are you doing? Care Bears, Share Bear Shines. I've watched it, but not as much. Despicable Me. I watch it. Watch it as many times as I can. Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I've watched that movie as well, but I don't watch it as much like I did before. Open Season 2. I watch it pretty frequent, and I watch it as many times as I can. Open Season 3. I still do. I still watch it, and I watch it as many times as I can on it as well. Alrighty. Scooby-Doo Abracadabra Doo. I still watch it, but not as much and everything. Scooby-Doo Curse of the Light Monster. I still do. I still watch it, but I usually try to watch it as many times as I can. Same with the Shrek Forever After. I watch it as many times as I can on it as well. Toy Story 3. I watch it as many times as I can. I have it on my Disney Plus. Yogi Bear, the movie. I like it really good, and I try to watch it as many times as I can. Beverly Hills Chihuahua 2. I still watch Beverly Hills Chihuahua 2. I try to watch it as many times as I can and stuff. I have it saved on my Disney Plus. Same with Cars 2. I watch it as many times as I can, and I have it saved on my Disney Plus as well. Happy Feet 2. I watch it as many times as I can. Um, in the movie Hot, um, I've watched it, but I don't watch as much. Mr. Popper's Penguins. Uh, I don't watch it like I used to, usually. And the movie Puss in Boots, um, I do watch it and stuff. I try to watch it as many times as I can, uh, and everything. I like watching it. Excuse me. Zuzu Pets, Quest for Zoo. Um, I've watched it, but not as much. Um, Rio. I've watched Rio about that blue bird. Um, I've watched it, but not as much. The Smurfs. I love the Smurfs movie. I could watch it as many times as possible. Beverly Hills Chihuahua 3, Viva La Fiesta. I could watch it as many times as possible. Big Top Scooby Doo. I've watched it, but not as much. Brave. I've watched it, but not as much. Same thing with Coraline. I've watched it, but not as much. Uh, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Roderick Rules. I've watched it, but not as much. Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Dog Days. Uh, I've watched it, but I don't watch it as often. Ice Age, Continental Drift. I still watch it as many times as possible. The Lorax. I watched it, but not as much on that end. Madagascar 3, Europe's Most Wanted. I watch it as many times as I possibly can. Santa Paws 2, The Santa Pups. I've watched it, but not as much. Wreck-It Ralph. I've watched it as well, but not as much. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2. I watch it as many times as possible. Despicable Me 2. I like it and I try to watch it as frequent as possible. The movie Frozen. I've watched it, but not as much. Monsters University. I watch it as many times as possible. Um, Augie and the Cockroaches, the movie. Um, I like it, and I try to watch it as many times as possible. And I've watched the movie Planes. I've watched it, and I try to watch it as many times as possible. And I have it saved on my Disney Plus. Scooby-Doo Adventures, the Mystery Map. I try to watch it as many times as I can. Alvin and the Chipmunks, Chipwrecked. I try to watch it as many times as possible. Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium. I try to watch it as many times as possible. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I don't watch it as much like I used to. The Smurfs 2. I like that one real good. I try to watch it as many times as possible. And the movie Turbo. I like it really good, and I try to watch it as many times as I can. The Book of Life. I've seen the movie of it, but I don't watch it as much. The Lego Movie. I try to watch it as many times as I can. Same with The Nut Job. I try to watch it as many times as I can as well. Mr. Peabody and Sherman. I've seen that movie, but I don't watch as much. Same with Paddington, about the bear. I watched it, but I don't watch it as much like I used to. Penguins of Madagascar, the movie. I've watched it, and I try to watch it as many times as I can. Same with Planes, Fire, and Rescue. I've seen it, and it is a good movie, and I usually try to watch as much as possible, and I have it saved on my Disney Plus as well. Rio 2. I like it really good, and I try to watch as many times as possible. Scooby-Doo, WrestleMania Mystery. I like it, and I watch it as many times as I can. Space Jam: A New Legacy. I like it, but and I've watched it, but not as much. The movie Space Jam, I like it and stuff. I try to watch as much as possible. Tom and Jerry. I've watched it. It's the movie, and it was released there in 2021. I still watch it, and I watch it as many times as possible. Tom and Jerry, Santa's Little Helpers. I watch it as many times as I can. Same with the Alvin and the Chipmunks, the Road Chip. I'm the same with it. The Flintstones and WWE Stone Age SmackDown. I've watched it, but not as much. The movie Home, I've seen it. I don't watch it as much. Hotel Transylvania 2, I watch it as much as I can. The movie Inside Out, I've seen it, but don't watch as much. The movie Minions, I've watched it. I watch it as many times as I can. The Peanuts movie, I watch it as many times as I can. Shaun the Sheep movie, I seen it before, and I do recommend watching it. The SpongeBob movie, Sponge Out of Water, I've watched it, and I could watch more than 3 times a day. Top Cat Begins, I've seen it, and I like watching it pretty good. The Angry Birds movie, I could watch it over and over and over and over. Same with Finding Dory. Ice Age Collision Course, I've watched it, but I don't watch as much. Kung Fu Panda, I've watched it. Don't watch as often. Same with the Kung Fu Panda 2. Kung Fu Panda 3, I've watched it, but I don't watch as much. Lego Scooby-Doo Haunted Hollywood, I watch it, and I try to watch it as many times as I can. The movie Moana, I've seen it, but I don't watch as much. The movie Ratchet and Clank, I've watched it, but I don't watch as often. Let's see here. I've seen the movie The Croods. I've seen it, but I don't watch it as much. Same with Norm of the North. Same with it. Scooby-Doo and WWE Curse of the Speed Demon. I watch it as many times as possible. Moshi Monsters, the movie. I've seen it, but I don't watch it as much. The Secret Life of Pets, I watch it, and I'll try to watch it as many times as I can. I've seen the movie Trolls, and I could watch it over and over and over. The movie Zootopia, I've seen it, but I don't watch as much. Cars 3, I try to watch it as many times as I can. Captain Underpants, the first epic movie, I don't watch as much. Same with Captain Underpants, Mega Blissmas. I don't watch it as much either. The movie Coco, I don't watch as much. Same with Despicable Me 3. Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Long Haul. I don't watch as much. The Emoji Movie, I try to watch as many times as possible. The movie Ferdinand. Um, I've watched it, but not as much. Lego Scooby Doo Blowout Beach Bash. I've watched it, but it's been a little bit. But I usually try to watch as many times as possible. The movie Monster Trucks. I've seen it, but I don't watch as much. My Little Pony the movie. I watch it as many times as I can. The Nut Job 2, Nutty by Nature. I watch it as many times as I can. Paddington 2, I don't watch as much. Smurfs the Lost Village, I watch as many times as I can. Alrighty. Elmo's World, Birthdays, Games, and More. I watch it as many times as I can. Bob the Builder on Site, Roads and Bridges. I watch it as many times as I can on it. Bob the Builder on Site, Houses and Playgrounds. I've watched it, but not as much. Bob the Builder, Christmas to Remember. I try to watch it as many times as I can. Same with Bob the Builder, the live show. Same with it. Bob the Builder, the Knights Fix-A-Lot. I try to watch it as many times as possible. Same with Bob the Builder, Snowed Under, the Bobblesburg Winter Games. Bob the Builder, Built to Be Wild. I watch it as many times as I can. Bob the Builder, Race to the Finish. I watch it as many times as I can. Bob the Builder, The Legend of the Golden Hammer. I've watched it, but not as much. Bob the Builder, The Big Dino Dig. I don't watch it as much. Bob the Builder, Mega Machines. I try to watch it as many times as I can. Hotel Transylvania 3, Summer Vacation. I watch as much as I can. Incredibles 2, I've watched, but not as much. Peter Rabbit, I've watched it, not as much. Ralph Breaks the Internet, I've watched it, but not as much. Scooby-Doo and the Gourmet Ghost, I watch it as many times as I can. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, I've watched it, but not as much. Teen Titans Go to the Movies, I've watched it, and I watch as much as possible. The Angry Birds movie 2, I watch it as much as possible. Dora and the Lost City of Gold, I watch it as much as possible. Frozen 2, I don't watch as much. The Lego Movie 2, the second part, I watch it as much as I can. Pokemon Detective Pikachu, I watch it as much as I can. Toy Story 4, I don't watch as much. The Secret Life of Pets 2, I watch as much as I can. Ugly Dolls, I've not watched that movie as much. Happy Halloween Scooby-Doo, I watch as much as I can. Curious George Go West Go Wild, I've watched it and stuff. I've watched Curious George Go West Go Wild as many times as I can. The movie Scoob, it's one of the recent Scooby-Doo movies. I've watched it, and I've watched as much as I can. Sonic the Hedgehog, I watch that movie as much as I can. The SpongeBob movie, Sponge on the Run, I watch it as much as I can. Trolls World Tour, I watch it as much as I can. My Little Pony, A New Generation, I watch it as much as I can. Paw Patrol the movie, I watch it as much as I can. The Rugrats movie, I don't watch as much. Barney's musical Castle Live, not as much. I've watched Paw Patrol Ready Race Rescue as much as I can. I've also watched Paw Patrol Mighty Pups, the cartoon movie version of it. I've watched it as much as I can. And I've watched Paw Patrol Moto Pups. I've watched it as much as I can. And I like that one too. Paw Patrol Ready Race Rescue. I like it a lot. And I try to watch those movies as much as I can, more or less. Strawberry Shortcake, the Glimmerberry Ball, I watch as much as I can. Strawberry Shortcake, the Berry Fest Princess, I watch as much as I can. Minions Holiday Special, I watch it as much as I can. Same with Care Bears, A Belly Badge for Wonderheart, I watch as much as I can. Care Bears, The Great Giving Holiday, not as much. Mickey Saves Christmas, I watch as much as I can. The Scariest Story Ever, A Mickey Mouse Halloween Spooktacular, watch as much as I can. Mickey and Friends Trick or Treats, watch as much as I can. Mickey and Minnie Wish Upon a Christmas, I watch as much as I can. The Halls Mickey Mouse Christmas Special, I watch it as much as I can. Primates of the Caribbean, don't watch as much. Blue's Big City Adventure, I watch as much as I can. Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, I watch that movie as much as I can. Minions, The Rise of Gru, I'll watch as much as I can. Sonic the Hedgehog 2, I'll watch as much as I can. Trick or Treat Scooby-Doo, I'll watch as much as I can. Tom and Jerry Cowboy Up, not as much. Chicken Run, Dawn of the Nugget, I watch it as much as I can. Paw Patrol, the Mighty Movie, I watch it as much as I can. Alrighty, here's a good one. The Super Mario Brothers movie, I watch it as much as I can. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem, I watch it as much as I can. Trolls Band Together, not as much. Trolls Holiday, not as much. Trolls Holiday in Harmony, as much as I can. Watch it as much as I can. Puss in Boots, The Last Wish, I watch it as much as I can. Surf's Up 2 Wave Mania, I watch it as much as I can. The Garfield movie, this one here was released just recently, and it's a cartoon version of it. I watch it as much as I can. Saving Bikini Bottom, the Sandy Cheeks movie. I watch it as much as I can. And they're coming out with the new one, and I figured I'd go ahead and do this one as well. And I'll probably wind up watching this one as much as I can. And it's called The SpongeBob Movie Search for SquarePants. I'm excited to see this one, and I'll try to watch it as much as I can. Same with this one, Gabby's Dollhouse, the movie. It's supposed to be due to come out in September of 2025, this upcoming year. I'm going to try to watch it as much as I can, too. The Thunderman's Return, I'll watch it as much as I can. And The Adventures of Elmo and Grouchland, I don't watch it as much. And Winnie the Pooh and Christmas 2, I watch it as much as I can. And that's it with all the movies that I watch a lot and don't watch as much. I hope you enjoyed the live stream. And I'm currently working on the shows. And it's going to be pretty much like this one. I'll be discussing all shows that I watch a lot and don't watch as much. That'll be in my next live stream. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I hope y'all have a good rest of the day, rest of the good evening, a good night, and I'll be back on here as soon as I can. It's like I was talking about there just a moment ago. I'm working on the shows for the live stream right now, currently. And I hope y'all enjoyed the live stream, and I'm looking forward to the next one and everything. I can't wait to discuss the same with the shows on this one and everything. And I hope y'all enjoyed. And I appreciate those of you for taking the time to tune in. It means a lot to me and my channel. And I appreciate those of you as well for tuning into the uploads and post on the community tab as well. And I will see you all on my next one. And I hope y'all enjoyed. Bye-bye for now.